a kind of a insensitivity of the genitals, maybe even a numbness or even coldness. If you have that pattern and it's in a situation where it's a very shy type of person, then Baryta Carb might be useful. And finally, Conium is a good remedy to use if you've had a very prolonged abstinence from sexual activity and on restarting you find yourself unable to perform. This might occur if you are recently widowed and you have a period of time where you have no sexual activity. These are cases where if you take the homeopathic remedy at the outset of the erectile dysfunction, you may be able to prevent it from becoming chronic. If, on the other hand, you are already suffering from chronic erectile dysfunction, then your best approach would be to seek help from a professional homeopath. A well-matched homeopathic constitutional remedy can very often resolve the situation of erectile dysfunction. Now, Emily, are there any herbs for erectile dysfunction?
Yes, there are many, and it really just depends on the cause of ED. Viagra, which is a drug used to treat ED, works by increasing the nitrous oxide cycle, increasing vasodilation and blood flow to the penis, causing an erection. Amino acid called arginine actually works on the nitrous oxide cycle, and that can be used for ED. And Cindy, are there any homeopathic remedies or cases that you see for men, such as injuries, muscle soreness, insomnia, and database?
Yes, there are quite a few things which men can experience on the job or at home while they're out mowing the grass, or if they have a particularly physical, laborious job. There are lots of situations where homeopathic remedies can benefit. I won't go through all of them because there's so many, but I'll pick out a few favorites. For example, arnica is a remedy which can be useful in very many situations of injury. Arnica is a great remedy for bruises, cuts, contusions, even concussions. It helps to prevent swelling or to reduce swelling, and it helps the wound to heal. Another pair of remedies which are really useful in sprains and strains are Rustox and Ruta graveolens. Rustox is used for the kind of muscle strain where the muscles feel extremely stiff and painful. And they're worse in the morning when you've been lying still all night and you first start to move. That's when they're the most painful. They only get better if you start moving around. If you have that profile, then Rustox would work for you. On the other hand, you can use Ruta graveolens for muscle strains and joint pain, which is a really heavy, intense, painful situation which is not relieved by any motion. Another favorite of mine is Apis mellifica. Men outside can get insect bites and bee stings, and Apis is great for those kinds of bites or stings where there's a lot of heat and a lot of swelling and redness. And finally, the last remedy which I'd like to talk about is homeopathic coffea. If you experience an occasional insomnia that's based on excitement, overexcitement, it can be about something bad or about something good, but that is a perfect situation in which to use homeopathic coffea. And coffea